I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go and salute you 2 times, man. Cause when you got when it's a New Orleans
Right.
theme for anything you got going, they come out, bro.
They do, bro.
It done been a few times I done been in the crowd like, what the fuck is he playing? And they just out there just clapping and singing and dancing like they in church.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It's a deep history. You talking about, man? It's going all the way back to like '91, man. Like when I was graduating, actually 1990, when it really hit. And that's when I started making money DJing. I remember because, man, I got the 2 drag rap records, and I was going back and forth. That's when when I heard it, and man, we was going to clubs, underage and everything, man. They was running that Trigger Man, bro. And when he put that brown beat with it, I mean, it's so much history, bro. Like I know somebody probably working on the history of New Orleans bounce music, bro. And it go back deep, bro. I'm talking about. Man, it's but now it's thanks to a lot of people, bro. I wish a lot of the artists that are not here could see what it has come to, number one, and then I wish a lot of the artists that are still here, and even the ones that are gone, would have had their business straight.
Okay, so look now, I'm glad you said that. When you say have a business straight, now let's tap into that just a little bit of that, because even when there's music conferences going on, that part of the conferences is when it gets quiet, it gets dull, it gets boring.
Yeah, people start leaving.
But you know what I'm saying? When you say having your business straight, man, give me a synopsis of exactly what you mean by the business straight. Because a lot of people say that,
right?
It's just like when people tell you when you was a kid, man, wait till you get a hold of the real world, but they never tell you what the real world is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So what is having your business straight?
Oh man, I'm glad you asked me. All right. So that's really my driving force here for the last 6 months is helping artists get their business straight. When I say business straight, is your name copyrighted? If you have a trade, do you have a logo? Is that trademark? I don't know. I don't know how many DJ dips there are out there. Right. But you got a big enough name, well, you probably need to trademark and copyright your name.
Right. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna have to do Dibby Roger because it's a white boy, it's a Caucasian, however you want to call him, out there in Cali, man. DJ Dip, he got it already.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So like you use DJ Dip, he could come back and sue you, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's another Big Daddie the DJ out there, even though he spell it wrong and he live in Alabama.
Oh man.
And then here's what's funny. There's a Big Daddie the DJ. He spelled it with a Y. I spell mine with IE. I spell Daddy with IE. There's another one that's DJ Big Daddy that spell it with the IE. And now I found this out years ago, so I said, man, let me go ahead and copyright my name. So Big Daddie the DJ and my logos and everything. Okay. So that was important to me. But it's not just that. It's does an artist understand what a split sheet is? When you go into the studio.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Paul, what's go and break that down.
All right, so a split sheet, you and I go in and we record a record together.
Okay.
All right. Once we finish in this studio session, we need to get a split sheet. The split sheet means you own 50%, I own 50%. Or I might only had a 20% input, so you own 80 and I own 20. Now, that is given to the publishing company. And the publishing company puts that in. Whatever publishing company, whoever the kind of leader or the owner of the record is, puts that into whoever they're registered with, BMI ASCAP. And if the song gets played or picked up by a movie or for a commercial or whatever, we get paid. That's the part right there that a lot of artists, they're not even registered with BMI ASCAP. Okay, now, it's free.
It's what?
Free, FREE. BMI.com. I suggest BMI. I like BMI. They pay quarterly. But, every time a Beyonce record plays on a radio, in an arena, wherever, in a hotel lobby, she's getting paid. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to estimate this. I don't know if this is right. If you fact check me, I might be wrong, but I might not be close. It's safe to say Beyonce is probably making $1 million a quarter on publishing royalties.
Just off that alone.
Just off of, if you think, let's say it's 25 cents.
Okay.
She gets paid 25 cents every time her song plays on any song, all her songs, plays on a radio station around the world. Every time it plays. If it played, so what you think it played 5,000 times a day? some song that she's on. Or just think about Drake.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Every time
I be getting frustrated. I changed the radio station. The other day, it was the hip hop and R&B, and then the R&B station. All three of them playing at the same damn time.
Right. So that was 75 cents right there. I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
You feel me? But so anyway, so we have artists in Dallas. It's not just New Orleans, but Dallas and all these other. They just so eager to make it, bro. It's like they don't. Nobody's told them, hey man, register for a BMI. A writer's account. Even if you're a producer, you need to have an account. As a DJ, you need to have one. If you do scratches on somebody's song and they go platinum, you're supposed to get paid. You feel me?
Oh man.
You contributed to the success of that song.
Cut the check.
Yes. I'm gonna give you a good example. A good friend of mine, Devious D, he in New Orleans right now. Kind of a NOLA legend. One of the smartest people I know in the music business. You remember the DJ Jimmy song, Where They At? In the song, they had a chick that was in the studio, right? When they was doing that. You ever heard that? All right, all right, all right, yeah. All right, all right,
that's
right?
That's that on beats and everything.
Okay. He owns that.
Okay.
So when Juicy J and all them use it and Drake use it, he get paid. They got to go to him to clear, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. He owned that. You understand what I'm saying? He owns the copyright and the publishing to that, and they have to clear that sample. That simple sample, bro. And I'm talking facts, bro. I'm gonna show you something when we finish here. They got somebody who used it. A song just went out, Big Ken, called Bounce Out or whatever, and Devious hit him. Hey, bro, look, if you plan on going digital retail with that, holler at me so we can get that sample cleared. He hit him on IG with it, fam. It's on my page.
Damn.
You know, so you think about it. Every time, but he had his business straight.
Okay.
And he living all, you know what I mean? I don't know how much a man making of it, but it's still, ain't nobody gonna make music and use what he used. Okay, so it's other things, okay? So, you know, as an artist, you know, when you releasing records, did you clear samples? You know, did you copyright the song? That's the biggest thing. You know, artists, they just so eager to make it and just be on, they don't know what on means. So I'd rather slow down my process. It may take me 4 or 5 months to really get my things in order before I start dumping all this music out and dropping music. And then, you know, something happens and your song takes off, because it has happened.
It happened a few times. I remember when we took it had what's that, the Beastie Boys?
Yeah.
The Beastie Boys sample, they ain't never get that clear, did they?
Never got it cleared. Never got clear. So you got a cease and desist. If you think about it, like one of the another song that wasn't clear, that Young Jeezy, is it Young Jeezy or Yo Gotti? That fuck you,
yeah.
Fuck you. You know, he sampled that from, I can't think of her name, but that's actually a sample song. That fuck you. They sampled it and sped it up. You feel me? So they came back to sue. That's why they never proceeded with the song. And pretty much all of the, you know, I think I'm right, all of the, like the digital spin royalties, that goes back to the original young lady that sung that song.
Damn.
You know? So it's just little stuff like that, bro, that you know what I'm saying. You know, have the business together, brother. Like, are you signed or you not signed? Are you independent? How you plan to distribute your record? You know, everything is digital now. They got TuneCore, DistroKid, you know, you got iTunes, all this. You got to make those decisions. You got to get your bank account set up. You know what I'm saying? Just legitimate going about this in the business, or you just, if not, it's just a hobby, bro. And I see so many people, bro, that just, you know, and what happened in the era of New Orleans is, niggas just trying to make it, bro. Niggas just dropping out mixtape, TT Tucker, where they at, where they at, where they at. You know, you drop that shit out, you ain't copyright it. Somebody else take it, go copyright it, that's their song.
Ain't nothing you can do.
You know, unless you gonna get some street justice off a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna get you.
You know, that's gonna get you in trouble, you know?
Man.
So, you know, but let me say this. I saw the New Orleans bounce era. This is one thing that that hurt me to my heart about DFW. I don't know if you probably could speak on it.
Talk to me.
I was there for the New Orleans evolution of New Orleans bounce music. I saw it. I saw it come from 1 or 2 artists and how it matriculated through this drag rap beat, which they call Trigger Man, and they added the brown beat. And then Manny Fresh rocked the beat out with another producer and made the Cheeky Black beat and all this shit. I saw this shit grow. I happened to move to Dallas when the boogie movement was in that infancy stage.
Okay.
And the only thing that really upset me about the DFW market, bro, was that was Dallas' signature sound at the time. And it was letting a lot of artists get some recognition.
Right.
Ricky, Bobby, Frankie, all that other stuff. Dug it. And it seemed like, I don't know if it was the city or the industry, bro, let it go instead of embracing it. You feel me? Like right now, you can't go to New Orleans without that beat, bro.
Right.
You feel me? You go there without that shit, they're gonna run your ass out of the city, bro. Right. It's like a staple. And I know it was, you know, it might not have been the coolest shit, but it was a Dallas sound, bro, that I saw it like, man, you know, we was DJing them Victory Tavern parties and shit. Right, man, you was in a Dallas mix for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
You had shit coming back to back with Young Black and everybody. You feel me? And then now you might get 1 or 2 songs, man. That's DFW,
you
bro.
You know what? It's a couple ways to look at that, man. I think over time it just I don't think we didn't believe in it as much as everybody else did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And from because it's 2 sides of the city like everywhere else, man. You got the section where it's MLK at, and then you got the other side of town. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, you got a whole slew of people that's loving this boogie shit, and you got a whole slew of people like
that's not.
Man, that shit making us look soft. We dancing, but the thing that I wish at the time I had something like this to speak on it and say is, it ain't a city that had a buzz with the rap that ain't have a phase or everywhere that was putting out a bunch of dancing kind of music. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got 69 Boys.
You got New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying?
You got New Orleans with the Jubilee, right?
And you doing their thing. Hell, even up in New York, at one point in time, they was breaking and pop locking the soup and and Harlem shaking. Right. You know what I'm saying? California, they out there crumping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and the most craziest thing about all that, bro, we had a club 59 for this shit, Perfect Rhythm City. Yeah. Bro, I don't know too many gangsters that can't dance down there, man. That like niggas dance in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You can say how they want to say it and get mad about how they want to, bro. Brothers dance down here, man. Right. I could have run my damn self. You got a good old 2-step on, yeah. Man, I ain't got no 2-step. I got that deal, man. I'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? And then the business was terrible. Right. When that time was going on. Right. The business was terrible. You got it seemed like every time some of these artists was reach a new height. Right. Somebody else gonna put their hand in the pot. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
it was uncharted waters. That's the best way to put it. It just seemed like a lot of people that I was, you know, just as I was checking out the scene, they weren't really embracing what they had. But I had seen it before. So it was like I was seeing it again. And I was like, all right, Dallas Boogie. Hey man, it's cool. You got New Orleans bounce, you got Dallas Boogie. You shouldn't be able to come to Dallas and not really rock. But now, like, I'm still playing the shit back from that, you know, it's almost like a nostalgia. You feel me?
Do you do it the right way? You can do a boogie set right now.
Yeah,
Tear club up right now.
But I'm talking about it almost, I ain't gonna say faded out, but or maybe I'm not just getting the music. Let me just be clear, man. If y'all do got good music, make sure I get it. But I'm just saying, like, man, that was a golden era of DFW music from when I came here. Now I know they had the Dr. Rocks and Uches and all that, and I had to do my homework on some of them dope DJs and what they did, because you know if I'm gonna be here, I need to know, bro. You can't be here and not know, you know, who the legends are. But anyway, I just felt that Dallas, bro, should have really embraced it a little different. And I understand the pros and the cons of it. It didn't look cool to the gangsters and you know the boogie movement. You know, they wanted to dance and how we was going to look funny to other people. But let me tell you, Dallas was on, bro.
Bro, and what's even more frustrating about it is other cities and artists would come into town.
And capitalize on it.
Take our style, take it back to where they from, And that's why I say I don't think we believed in it
Right.
as much as other places did.
Right.
Because shit, man, you can tell by the way a nigga walk, talk, dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He from the city. We talking in a town where the haircuts was man, that shit was beautiful.
It was real,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? That was Dallas boom.
And I was outsider looking in, bro. And I'm like, man, this thing about to blow up. And I just think, like I said, it was uncharted waters. Now, coming from the DJ perspective, I'm gonna give a different perspective. What happened was, as this thing was taking off, right, you had a lot of DJs that was pitching and helping. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Go DJs, Definition DJs, and I think that was one of the best things that we had for the city was these two coalitions, dog. Okay. I swear to God to you, bro, that was one of the best things. I wish we could get back to that as you know one day.
Amen. I'm with
you know what I'm saying? Because I really think that's when that's when the music was break. All this happened together, bro. Yeah. This is one of them things. But check this out. So you got these two strong DJ organizations that's blowing this music out, blowing this up, right? You got DJs that's helping. One thing that didn't happen was, and I mentioned it earlier, I don't think everybody in the process was eating.
Nah, that's what I'm telling
you. You understand? So when it was time to come back around and your cycle was good, you had DJs saying, man, I ain't fucking with that shit, bro. Because the first time I did it, there wasn't no love shown. I couldn't even get the nigga to come do a walkthrough through my club.
Man, bro, I
tell me if I'm lying or not, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000, man.
And I damn near, I had a heated discussion last night, and there was one of the things we was talking about was, this is one thing that I know about my city that I hate to death, man, is don't get it twisted, man. I'm D-Town forever, stay down, man, but it's like everybody want to be the king of the hill. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, let's like take you for example. I need Virdiko to help me get popular.
Right.
I ain't got it, but you believe in me.
Right.
So you say, man, look, holler at me out there, everybody leave. We can work something out.
Right.
We work something out. Me and you both know that this is a genuine favor from you.
Right.
Boom. You get me going. Boom. Now, me and you here.
Right.
We still love.
We still good.
But then when I skyrocket and you catch me while I'm back in the city just for the weekend, you be like, say, bro, man, post my mix on your page.
Right.
Man, how many niggas say, how many followers you got now?
I know where you're going with it, bro.
How many followers you got on that Virdiko page?
Right.
Nah, man, I can't post that on my page, bro, because y'all ain't really, you ain't popping.
Right. It's unfortunate that happens, bro.
Right,
you know
so part of the fizzling out of the boogie movement and the support that it had was you did have a lot of frustrated DJs. But my message to all the frustrated DJs was, man, if you truly believe in what you got going, and you know what I'm saying, I understand we all want to get compensated for what we do.
Right.
But if that ain't the case, man, you gotta still keep it going, because who's to say that it's gonna be like that with everybody? You can't hold the rest of the people accountable for what somebody else did.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once again, you gotta hold yourself accountable, because real nigga handshake and business is two different things.
You're right. And like I said, it was uncharted waters. So it was new for all of us. You know, we all, that was the first time, we had artists and labels come and say, say, man, we're going to take care of y'all, man. We're going to do this and do that. And, so, man, we was all just like, yeah, we was excited, because that was that was the core, bro. That was like some golden times. Now let me say this. I'm all about education, brother. And for me, that'll never happen again. You feel me? Like now, I just started a process to where that'll never happen again to Big Daddie the DJ.
That's, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And spread that knowledge around, man. At the next mixer, man. I'm gonna be there.
Oh no. I'm definitely spreading around. I'm working the situation now. Two situations to where the DJs won't have that issue again.
And man, look, I'm gonna say this, man. That's a serious means from the bottom of my heart. We gotta let that hurt go. That was almost 10 years ago. We gotta let that hurt go, DJs. We gotta let that go.
Yeah.
And we gotta move on. We gotta let that hurt go. But, because once again, like I said, we gotta be held accountable, man. I know for a fact when I remember I was down with Chief real heavy.
I remember that.
Man, so look, I bullshit you now. The true story, man. I sit down with Chief, man. We sitting in the Aston Martin, man. I'm thinking, God damn. It's nice. It feels nice.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
This leather feel different. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was James Bond car. I didn't know you could really have this.
Yeah.
So he showing me some fly shit. I'm 22 years old. I'm like, shit, bro, we need to get a contract, bro. Me being your official DJ, and so I can make sure I come saying, man, nigga talk shit out of me. Man told me, man, he gave me the real nigga speech, and we don't need all this, and we don't need, so, like I said, man, if it ain't no black and white, ain't no paper, man.
Right.
You put yourself in that situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
So we true enough, some of, and it wasn't even the artists that wasn't fulfilling these promises. You know what I'm saying? Right. The artists were getting fucked over too.
Right.
They weren't getting they just due. So if the artist's not getting fully compensated, how the hell we gonna get something?
Right.
That's why I said we gotta just let that go and move forward.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely. But it's a part of the history that's a learning. It's a learning opportunity for the new artists. You know.
It's hard to get that back.
Man, going back to that era, like I say this a lot, and I think the DJ coalition movements was really, bro, a catalyst for so many artists. Like, I know y'all had y'all meetings and conference calls and the definition DJs. We had ours, bro. And you get 40 DJs in the room and we all checking out music and be like, all right, that's cool. And then, you got like a DJ Tuss, DJ Dre, DJ Lil E, DJ Chicken, DJ Drop. And then somebody say, man, this is working for me in my club. Well, shit, if you tell me dip, and I know you ain't gonna just be saying shit, you be like, say, bro, this new Big Chief record banging my fucking club. You be nigga, I'm gonna be like, man, I gotta get that, dog.
Right.
And it was just like we were breaking records amongst each other. And then when the weekend came, everybody was playing Big Chief. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was just a big deal, bro. And we lost that. I think we lost that as a Metroplex. And now here's the other thing. One more thing. The Metroplex is so goddamn big, bro.
Oh man.
Like niggas be like, man, niggas in DFW don't fuck. Nigga, do you know how big DFW is? Man, nigga, bro, I get the labels every day, calling my phone, say, bro, we want to come break into DFW, man. We want to bring this artist. I say, bro, you're not just going to come break into Dallas, dog. You need to come here for about 30 days, get an apartment, nigga. Man, you got to go from Allen, you know what I'm saying? You got Duncanville, DeSoto, Fort Worth, Louisville, Denton, man, everywhere. I ain't even talking about the inner city yet. This is just the suburbs. You understand what I'm saying? East Dallas, West Dallas. And they're like, no, we don't understand it. I say, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Ain't no Frisco all
man, they got people, bro. You can reach 5, 6, 7 million people, dog, just in this Metroplex. But everybody want it because it's a consumer-based market because there's so many people here. But everybody want it. I get that call. I say, bro, I know what you want. You got to come here and plant, man. You got to come here and plant yourself here, bro. They got 100 clubs you can go to on a Saturday, bro. When you really think about it,
right?
I ain't talking about that's just prime clubs. You can go to the hood spots. They turn the restaurants into clubs, and you got sports bars. But everybody want Dallas, bro. But nobody really want to come and invest that time in Dallas.
Right.
Anyway, I'm philosophizing, y'all. What y'all talking about, man? We good over here. We just trying to solve world hunger in this bitch. But man, look, man, you can invite me back here anytime, bro. I talk about this shit all day, bro.
Nah, man, but you know what, man? We gonna leave them with a little song where they can come back, man. We gonna leave them hanging. We gonna stop it right there, Big Daddy, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Man, look, it's love, dog. You gotta just call me, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I would say this. And I say this with all sincerity, DJ Dip has been a supporter and a solid brother since I known him. And it's always been 100 and very sincere, and I appreciate that. That's why when you called me, bro, I was like, man, where I need to be at, dog?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I fly out tomorrow to LA, dog. I was like, I got to go do this.
Man, I appreciate
you. feel me? And that's on some real stuff, bro. And it's all 100, bro. Like, whatever I can do to help you, I sincerely mean it from the bottom of my heart, though. I can help you. If you want to do something with Sqbiz at the next Virdiko mixer and do some live interviews or whatever, bring your stuff, man. I ain't tripping. I'm all about helping, man. And if you don't know that about me now, you don't know. I don't need nothing out of it. I just need you to be successful. So when I need that reach up, you pull your boy up.
I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just tie a rope around my waist. I ain't even gonna. Whenever you need it, just reach up, grab it, man. I got
That's
you.
what's up, bro.
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
I gotta help Sqbiz Radio, dog, be successful. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, bro. This my baby. You know what I'm saying? My baby 4.5. You know what I'm saying? About to be 5 years. Man, it's I can just. I daydream about this shit.
You ain't saying nothing to me, man. Look, if y'all need to reach me, man, I'm on Virdiko. It's Virdiko. I don't know when it's gonna air, when it's gonna show, but I'm on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. This is my ongoing joke. I'm on eHarmony, Christian Mingles, Backpage, everything Virdiko. So if you see Virdiko, you can email me info@Virdiko. That's info@Virdiko.com. Virdiko.com is the website, and you can call us, man. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you're trying to get your music service, call us. That's it.
He gonna get you heard in countries all across the world you ain't never even heard of. I guarantee you that, Jet. Say, man, y'all already know this, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sqbiz Radio, Deep Ride, Disc Jockey. I'm out, man.
He said double salute.
Oh, man. Yeah, bro.